Alright, let's talk about the Australian cattle dog, also known as the blue heeler or red heeler, depending on which color variety you get. But don't let the cute name fool you. This is not just a dog. This is a four-legged, high-speed, cattle-chasing, chaos-inducing machine. If you're considering getting one, pause, take a deep breath, and really think about it. Because bringing an Australian cattle dog into your home is like signing up for a lifetime fitness program run by an elite drill sergeant who also happens to be a furry genius. So what exactly is an Australian cattle dog? Let's break it down. 1. The origin story, a dog designed for hard work. The Australian cattle dog is not a happy accident of nature. No, this dog was specifically engineered for toughness, endurance, and intelligence. Think of it like the Swiss Army knife of dogs, versatile, durable, and always ready for action. Back in the early 1800s, Australian ranchers had a problem. They needed a dog that could handle massive cattle herds, travel long distances, work in extreme heat, and basically never quit. The herding dogs they brought from England were struggling, so what did they do? They got creative. They crossed English herding dogs with wild Australian dingoes, threw in some Dalmatians for road sense, added a splash of Kelpie for agility, and probably sat back and said, "Yeah, this is it. This is the one." The result? A dog that's fast, strong, insanely intelligent, and ridiculously determined. Basically, if this dog had opposable thumbs, it would have taken over the world by now. 2. The energy level of a caffeinated rocket. If you're thinking of getting an Australian cattle dog because it's cute, let me stop you right there. This is not a couch dog. This is a high-performance, all-terrain, all-weather working machine. Think about the most energetic person you know. The one who wakes up at 5 a.m. to run 10 miles, then goes rock climbing, then does yoga, and still has energy left over. Now imagine that person in dog form. That's an Australian cattle dog. A short walk? Not enough. A backyard? Nice try, but also not enough. An hour of play? That's just the warm-up. If you don't keep this dog physically and mentally active, it will find its own ways to burn energy, and trust me, you won't like its ideas. That's how you end up with chewed-up furniture, a backyard full of unexplained holes, and a dog that somehow figured out how to open your fridge. 3. Smarter than most people you know. Let's talk about intelligence, because this dog has it in spades. The Australian cattle dog is one of the smartest dog breeds out there, and they don't just learn commands, they learn everything. They watch you, they analyze, they figure out patterns, and before you know it, they're one step ahead of you. You try to train them, they're training you. You think you're hiding the treats? They already know where they are. You think they don't understand what you're saying? They do. They're just deciding if it's worth their time. These dogs solve problems. They figure out how to open doors, escape yards, and even manipulate their humans into doing what they want. If they had thumbs, we'd all be working for them by now. 4. Fiercely loyal, but not everyone's best friend. Australian cattle dogs are extremely loyal, but only to their people. They are not the type to run up to strangers for belly rubs and kisses. No, these dogs are watchful, cautious, and always on duty. Think of them as the ultimate security system, except instead of an alarm, you get a dog that will stand between you and anything it considers a threat. With their family, loving, protective, and will follow you everywhere. With strangers? Who are you? Why are you here? Explain yourself. With other animals? Are you useful? If not, move along. This isn't a dog that needs a ton of cuddles. It's a dog that needs a job. Whether it's herding cattle, playing fetch, or reorganizing your entire household with its teeth, it wants something to do. 5. They herd everything. Australian cattle dogs were bred to herd cattle, but if you don't have cattle, they will find something else to herd. That might be your children, other pets, your guests, you. That's right. Don't be surprised if your healer starts gently nipping at your heels to get you moving. They don't mean harm. It's just literally in their DNA to make sure everything is in order and moving efficiently. And if you have small kids, watch out. These dogs don't know that humans don't appreciate being herded like cattle. It's not aggression, it's just business to them. 6. Tougher than a tank. This dog does not quit. They are physically tough, mentally unbreakable, and ready for anything. Scrapes, bruises, minor injuries, they walk it off. Extreme heat, rough terrain, long hours, they don't care. A task that seems impossible, they'll figure it out. They have a high pain tolerance, which means if they do get injured, they probably won't even show it. That's why it's important to keep an eye on them, because they'll keep going no matter what. 7. Not for everyone, and that's okay. Let's be honest, this dog is not for everyone. If you want a calm, easygoing, low-maintenance dog, this ain't it. But if you love adventure, are active, and love exercising, want a dog that can keep up with anything, can handle a smart, independent, slightly stubborn personality, need a fiercely loyal companion, then congratulations. You might be one of the rare humans worthy of owning an Australian cattle dog. Final verdict, a dog like no other. So what is an Australian cattle dog? It's a genius in fur, a workaholic, a four-legged personal trainer, a herding machine, a loyal, tough-as-nails best friend. But most importantly, it's a dog that needs the right owner. If you're ready to match their energy, train their mind, and give them a purpose, you'll get one of the most incredible dogs on the planet. If not, well, just make sure your furniture is replaceable.